So today I'm going to explain a very important topic when it comes to personal finance, and that's compound interest. I'll explain what it is, how it differs from simple interest, and how you can use it to your advantage to get rich. Now, I realize at face value, this topic might not seem that interesting, but it really is an important aspect to managing your finances, and it's a secret weapon that many people use to build their wealth. To understand the power of compound interest, it's important to first look at simple interest. Simple interest is basically just interest that you earn on principal. So in the context of investment, let's say you have $10,000 that you invest into a bank account that gives you 5% of simple interest every year. Every year that you leave that $10,000 invested in that bank account that's earning 5% simple interest, your bank is going to give you $500 of interest. So year one, you get $500 just for having $10,000 invested in that account. Year two, you get another $500, and so on and so on. So if you were to leave your $10,000 in that bank account for 20 years, then at the end of that 20-year period, your money would have doubled to $20,000. And that's just free money basically that you're earning just by having that money untouched in that bank account. And being able to double your money without having to do anything is really not bad at all. But if you were to have invested that $10,000 into a bank account that gives you compound interest instead of simple interest, then you'll actually have earned a lot more money, because compound interest is going to give you not just interest on the principal, but interest on any interest that you've earned. So for example, assuming that this account is also giving you 5% interest, then the first year your $10,000 still earns your $500 on the original investment, but then the next year you're getting 5% interest on $10,500. And then the year after that, you're getting interest on whatever interest you earned plus the $10,500. So you can see that over time, the interest that you're earning is growing exponentially because your interest is being calculated on a bigger number every year. If you leave that money in that account for 20 years, then at the end, you'll have $26,532, which is an extra $6,532 that you've earned. And all you've had to do at the beginning is put that money into a bank account that's giving you compound interest instead of simple interest. And I know I promised at the beginning of this video how I would explain how compound interest can make you rich. So let's look at this in terms of a real life application of saving money every year and investing it into an account that's giving you compound interest. So we'll start with our same $10,000 that we invest. And then let's say that because you're so good with your money, you decide that every year after that, you're going to invest an additional $10,000 a year. So over the course of a 30-year career, you're investing $10,000 every year. And instead of 5%, let's look at 7% interest, because that's historically what the stock market has returned after you adjust for inflation. So over 30 years, you've invested $300,000 of your own money, which is not a small amount of money. And for many people, that's still plenty to retire on. But if you take into consideration all of the interest that $300,000 will earn just by leaving it invested into a compound interest account, you'll have over $1 million at the end of that 30 years. And that right there is the power of compound interest. And I think it's the most important number one thing that people really need to understand when they're thinking about saving for retirement, or just even saving for a rainy day, or maybe a big expense that they expect later in life, like buying a house or putting money into a savings account for their kids for when they go to college in 18 years. And compound interest is something that I plan on taking advantage of with my own finances as I build my nest egg for retirement. And if you're not sure how to get started investing, then it really could be just as simple as putting your money into a employer-sponsored 401k, or picking an index fund that mimics the S&P 500 or any of the other stock market indices. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel for more information on saving, investing, and anything else you need to empower you to take control of your finances. If there's anything specific that you want to know about, please drop them in the comments below, smash the like button, and until then, I'll see you in the next video.